Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you're going to see my video from. I just have a quick message this afternoon. The fact is, as a parent, it is a very difficult thing what we as parents we normally do. You have children, and every time you say, this one we amount to nothing. Sometimes we speak those words out of ignorance and we think we are doing ourselves good, or we are trying to boost the morale of those children. But sometimes we are just bringing those children down, because most of the time we never know among our children the one that the Lord has chosen. Let's treat our children equally. Let's love them equally. Because most of the time when I was growing up, you hear parents tell you, this one no fit be anything. No, they will always use such words. This one, you not go reach river before you fetch water. They will condemn you, they will bring you down. But in the future, that same one that they always say he will be amount to nothing will be the one that they are not looking up to, that everybody is now running to, that people are now saying, without her or without him or without that person, decision is not complete in the family. So, but you will forget those days when you used to make those statements that, this one will amount to nothing. Let us not use our mouth to take away the glory of our children and rub it in the mud, because some children will run far away from such family. Even when they become great, they will say, after all, they said I will amount to nothing. So let us stop using such negative words on our children, especially with the African people. No matter the situation, no matter how your child is stubborn, no matter how her character, his or her character is, pray for them, love them, guide them. In the secret place, cry to God to change them, to transform their life. Do not condemn them to death. Do not condemn them to their way, their lifestyle, their way of life. Because if we are doing that, we are only bringing more pain to ourselves. Because they said, what the children that go to robbery or that does crime, most of them are not ashamed like the family, because they will always refer them to the family and say, you don't know that person, you don't know those family, is their son, is their daughter that does this, that does that. So let us bear that habit. Let us learn that habit of not using negative words on our family members, our children, our friends, people around us. Because when you see a child going astray as a parent, as a human being, please don't condemn such child. Go to your closet and say, God, this child, help this child, change this child. Let this child not bring reproach to that family. Let this child not bring reproach to your own family, to your neighbor, to your church, to your family members. Because sometimes you are in a church, one particular child is behaving very funny and everybody is pointing finger. It is not our duty to do that. It is also good for us as parents, as family. Doesn't matter. Blood alone does not make you family. You can meet people and you become family. You pray for those people around you. You pray for those friends who are passing through one difficult time or the other. Because life is a table. It turns around. Because you never can tell tomorrow where your children are going to, where your family is going to drag you into. Because we have boys, we have girls, they are going to get married. They are going to move on with life. What about that same child that you were always saying, your brother is this, your this is that? It is not the person that your child is not in love with. In the future, he has made it. Do you think that child will not remember those statements he used to say, or those words people used to mock him or her with? So please, as parents, as family, as brothers and sisters, let's try to love each other. Let's try to change this narrative of bringing children down, or looking down on children because of their attitude or their behavior. There is nobody that cannot change in life. Nobody. If we all put our hands together, we will make a very good and comfortable place for us as families, as friends, as neighbors. I know sometimes it's very difficult as parents when a child is really out of the line, but yet let us not speak out of anger. I hope these words will bless us and change us and make us to think a little bit deeper and change our ways. Please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Facebook. God bless you. Bye. Till I see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.